Hey everyone, it's Diamond back again. So, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to upload for a little while, once again. I got caught up in schoolwork, but now I'm on summer break. I would have started uploading sooner, but I've been a little busy recently. So, I'm going to try to make up for it with this. So, I've started a new project, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough slash let's play, whatever you want to call it, of a game here on my SNES emulator. So, let's get into it. Here we go. Alright, so in case you can't tell, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Super Bomberman 5. So, I'm going to do the previous 4 Super Bomberman games in the future, but I figured I'd start with this one, because to me, this one's one of the best. So, in case you didn't see the intro earlier, basically, this guy named Emperor Terwin basically went into the orbit of Planet Bomber and freed some space criminals called the Fiendish Bombers. And so he set out to try to take over Planet Bomber. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, you guys don't need to see that. We'll get into that later. Okay, so, sorry about that. So basically, Bomberman and his buddies, the other ones you see on screen, are basically going to try to go in and stop Emperor Terwin and his goonies. So Emperor Terwin is a master of space and time. So the objective of this game is that we go through all the various stages that we've been through before in the previous Super Bomberman games. But until I show you that, we're not going to be able to see it. So let's just go ahead and get started. And of course this is going to be a one-player game. Okay, so just to go ahead and let you know, this game is only in Japanese, as it was only released in Japan in 1997. But thankfully, I'm able to understand what these are. So this first one means new game, this one means continue game, and this one means delete game, because this game has a file system. So I've been playing through on my first files you see up there, trying to take notes of what's going on. Now I have played this game before on mobile emulators as well as this, but my progress got erased here for some reason. So I'm going to be starting a new game here for you guys. Now, before I get into this, I just need to let you know that I do use save states, just in case I mess up or whatever. Now, I have taken notes as to what levels lead you where, but we'll get into that in a second. Alright, got my notes ready, so let's get into this. Okay, so here we can take a look at the world maps. Now, you may not know this already, but these are the worlds from the previous 4 Super Bomberman games. But this zone, this is the new one, as well as this. But we're not going to get to that until way later. So we're going to start in Zone 1, World 1, Area 1, whatever the heck you want to call it. So let's start level 1. Okay, just go ahead and let you know, whenever I'm flashing on screen, that means I'm temporarily invincible. And so, with these enemies here, they're relatively easy to deal with. So basically, the objective of this game is to blast out parts of the walls, find power-ups, and destroy the enemies and defeat the bosses, as you can see. Okay, so here we have our first two power-ups. That fire right there, that increases your blast range. Then this little roller skate here increases your speed. So as you can see, my firepower is a little bit better. It's not the greatest, but it's better. And I'm moving slightly faster. Now there are lots of other power-ups, but we'll get into them once we find them. So you're going to want to blow up all the blocks you can to find power-ups. Okay, now this bomb next to me, this allows me to set down an extra bomb, depending on how many I've picked up. Alright, so we have destroyed all the enemies, which is the objective, and so a series of portals open. Because in case you guys don't know, this game is non-linear. So you could get a portal that'll lead you to level 2, the next level, or you could get a portal that leads you all the way to the boss. Now, this is something that kind of confuses me. Okay, so according to my notes, the portal to my left here will lead me to level 2, the one on top here will lead me to level 5, and then that one there will lead me to level 7. Just for the sake of things, I'm just going to go to level 2. Like I said, these enemies here are relatively easy to deal with. But we'll get into more enemies as we encounter. Because the enemies in the first Super Bomberman games were relatively easy to deal with. You know, if you have the right equipment. So, with this Let's Play series, I don't know how long my videos were going to end up being. I'm trying to find some editing software so that way I can edit out parts that I don't think you guys will need to see. And just to let you know, I will be doing backtracking episodes, where I go back to previous areas I've been to and try to sniff things out. Because like I said before, since this game is non-linear, I'm going to be backtracking a lot. And that's one of the things I don't like about this game, so it's non-linear. Okay, so here we have two portals, but the portal on my right is purple, so that means it's a stage I've already been to. And according to my notes, this one here will lead you back to level 1. The portal to my left here will lead me to level 3. So, since I won't be able to get to them anywhere else, I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to get to level 5 and level 7. Well, level 5 or 7. Hey, I can get some extra items along the way. Oh! Okay, so you see that? If Bomberman touches an enemy, he'll die. And if he gets in his own explosion, he'll die as well. And that's one of the reasons why I use save states in case I mess up. And I went into the wrong portal. Yeah, like I said, I need an editing software. So if you guys know some good free editing softwares out there, let me know. Because I could use your help. Because, you know, I'm still just getting started at the game. Not too long. blast power is getting pretty strong, but my speed is really weak. Okay, more firepower. Okay, good, it's some extra speed. Alright. So, take a look at my notes real quick. I'm gonna go to level 5. Okay, so with these enemies you're seeing here, they'll be able to temporarily go quote-unquote invisible for a little while. And whenever they do, you won't be able to blow them up. So you need to get to them before they do that. I mean, they don't usually stay like that for too long. And like I said, these enemies are relatively easy to deal with. Oh hey, so if you see that thing there that looks like a Yoshi egg, that's a Rui egg. So basically whenever you get one, it'll have a different ability. Okay, so this one is just useless. It's only useful in battle. But the thing about the Ruis is that they grant Bomberman an extra hit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take out all the soft blocks in the area. Because you should do that, you know, because there could be another portal that's yet to be found, or you could find some good power-ups. But right now, all I'm finding are fire-ups, bomb-ups, and speed-ups. Okay, so according to my notes, the portal on the left here will lead me to level 4, the middle one will lead me to level 6, and then the right one will lead me to level 8. So I'll just go to level 4. Alright. Now with these tanks, they'll shoot fire in a straight direction, like they do there. And they're really slow, but yet they have multiple hits. I think it's 3 hits? Yeah, 3. I would be surprised if I don't get to max firepower before we're even out of World 1. We're getting up to speed. Okay, so we're in level 4. Okay, so the portal on the left will lead me to level 6, and then the portal on the right will lead me to level 9. Just go through my notes. I'm gonna go to level 6. Okay, so with those bombs you're seeing there, from time to time, they'll turn into bombs, and then they can blow things up like us. They can actually be helpful at times. Okay, so get another move. My boy, yes! Alright, so this one here, this Rui I got, his special ability is that he can kick bombs in front of him. He can kick them over blocks. So it's sort of like having the throw glove or punch glove combined with kick. And my firepower is getting pretty dadgum lethal. Okay, so we got 4 portals. Blow up all the So, I'm level 6. So that purple portal right there will lead me back to level 4. The one next to it will lead me to level 8. The bottom left one will take me to level 10, and then the bottom right one will lead me to level 12. So I'm going to go to level 8. Alright, now there are 2 new enemies here. So those little coins are tokens. Back in Super Bomberman 1, they were some of the most lethal enemies. Mainly due to the fact that they could go through soft blocks and they were incredibly fast. And they would usually spawn in big old bunches. Thankfully here they're nerfed. But that guy down there, those guys will eat your bombs. So basically they'll home in on you and your bombs and then they'll eat them. Thankfully here they only have 1 bit of health. Alright, so we've got 5 portals this time. Okay, so we're in level 8. Now, that purple portal over here will take me back to level 6. This one here will take me to level 14. The one in the center will take me to 13. The one on the bottom left will take me to level 12. And then the one on the bottom right will take me to level 15. So, give me a second to look over my notes. Okay, so quite a few of these levels are going to take me to a boss. So we're going to get through World 1 pretty quickly. So I'm going to go to level 12. Now I haven't recorded where each portal takes you where in every world because I haven't quite gotten to there yet. Yes? Okay. Hold on guys, I'll be right back. Ow. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The trash people came to pick up our trash earlier today, and I needed to bring the canyon. So, let's get right back into it. Now, with these enemies here, I don't know what their deal is, but they basically just move in random directions and they can go through blocks. I know they've appeared in other games, besides Super Bomberman. I remember they made an appearance in like World 3 in the DS game. And that game was way too easy to be honest. I almost caught myself. Oh, whenever you hear that blast sound, that means you got max firepower. Or lethal firepower, as I like to call it. Because trust me, things can turn bad real quick if you're not careful. so that level on the left will take me to level 12, but this portal on the right will lead me to the boss. So I'm going to be going to a boss either way. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, there are different bosses that have different outcomes. Oh wait, no, this level took me to level 13. Whoops, must have gone through the wrong portal. Well, I'm going to be taken to a boss either way. So at least I'll know which one to go to and which one not to go to. It's basically going to take me a loop. And I don't want to really end up like the bad guy in Doctor Strange. If you guys haven't seen that movie, don't worry, I won't be talking spoilers. That's not my thing. And that's one of my sister's friends. Alright, so we know not to go into that purple portal. Okay, yeah. So this one here is going to take us to a boss for sure. I misread what I had on my, Alright, so this boss here is called Bomber Wolf, or Bomba-1 in Japan. You know, depending on what region. So basically, this guy is a little dog, and his special ability is that he can set landmines in the field. I mean, I would expect a little dog to do something like that anyway. Because, you know, like, they can set landmines of their own. You know, if you get what I'm saying. Well, he's out. Alright, now that power up there gives me extra life. And I like the little sound that it makes whenever I play it. Alright, well we're set for life with speed and firepower. Okay, so this is the single outcome boss. Now, with this portal here, this will lead me to World 2, but it's going to take me to level 12 right off the bat. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and each really has a different idle animation. Oh, and each world has different background. Okay, that was a mistake. Like I said, if you're not careful, things will turn lethal really quick. Oh, and I didn't mention something earlier, because I saw a power that we haven't seen yet. So, it was basically, well, a boot with the bomb on the side. So that power-up allows you to kick bombs in front of you. And you can stop them with a certain button, but I usually just let it slide, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, and it'll keep going until you push the stop button or until it hits another player, enemy, or something. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end things here. So I'm going to go check the footage and see how things went, and if it's good enough, I will upload it without editing. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.